Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I have not done a vlog in months, like more than 5 months. And just with everything going on in the world, I was pregnant. I had my son. He's 8 months now. He's healthy. I just wanted to check in. I did a Facebook post on kind of what do you guys want to see from me, and I think I just need to start from the beginning, like what's been going on since you guys have seen me. And one important topic was, what was it like giving birth during a pandemic, and how has it been having a newborn in the middle of like all this craziness in the world. So this video is super personal to me because it has been very challenging, physically but more mentally. And so I gave birth in March, on March 30th, to my baby boy who was 7 pounds. Checking into the hospital was weird. We had our masks. They did our temperature. Only Darian was allowed in the hospital delivery room. And at the hospital, I ended up having a C-section, which was completely unexpected because I tried to be super healthy during my pregnancy. I tried to work out during my pregnancy because I did not want a C-section, because I really didn't know much about a C-section. I didn't know anyone who had had a C-section or anything like that. So I did have a C-section, which really weighed on me mentally. And so for moms who have had C-sections, I guess you guys know, like, especially if it's unplanned, it is hard on you physically. And then, I don't know, for me, it was just hard just mentally because it was so unexpected. But the bigger picture was that my son is healthy, was healthy, I'm healthy. The delivery went great. We spent 4 days in the hospital. We came home. At that point when we came home, the pandemic was nowhere near as bad as it is today, but it was being highlighted, I think, worse than what it was at the time. So I was on a level 10, which maybe I shouldn't have been, but just being a new mom and everything, I was just trying to be extremely cautious. So no family members really met my son at the beginning, and no friends. And still to this day, my friends have not met my son, which is extremely sad. But he's a newborn. I'm a new mom, so it's just scary for me. I'm a level 10 when it comes to him because, like, he doesn't have, a super strong immune system because he's a new baby. And because, we don't know what COVID is, how it affects babies and all of that stuff. So, it's been hard mentally because I never expected my son's first 8 months to be the way that they are. And so, I mean, my pregnancy was amazing, but like to not be able to have people come around, to not be able to go out with your significant other and have that alone time, to not be able to introduce your son to people who are very important in your life, who love them, to not be able to take your child into the grocery store, to not be able to go get your nails done, to get your hair done. Just my everyday life has been so different since the pandemic. And I think more so because I have him, I'm extremely cautious. I think if it was just me, that I would be a little bit more ease because my decisions would only affect me. But because my decisions affect not only me, but my son, I just don't take it lightly. So, I mean, he has so much family he has not met. He has so many cousins and just everyone, and everyone's dealing with it different. Some people are comfortable with their child going around people and some people aren't. And at this time I'm just not. So it's just been a very crazy time. It's been surreal. I think it took me so long to vlog because after having a C-section in the middle of a pandemic, I was in kind of sort of a fog. Like, I was not expecting the C-section at all. When I came home, I was not expecting the recovery from my C-section to be how it was. I was not expecting my mom not to be in the delivery room with me. I was not expecting none of this. which I don't think anyone was, but this is just my truth in my moment. And so I think that's why I just had like a disconnect, like even from friends and family. Like when I first had my son, I just kind of kept to myself, like, because it was just, maybe it was postpartum, but it was just all just like hitting me like a ton of bricks. Everything was just happening and nowhere near what I predicted it to be or was expecting it to be. Even on my first day from the hospital, my dad did not come to see me. He waited a few days because of the pandemic. So people close to me know that my dad is a very, very important person in my life. My dad is the person who raised me. And so for him not to be able to come to the hospital, for him not to be able to come to my home, that was affecting me. So I think, like, people will say, well, you know, maybe Ashley's been distant, but there has been so much that has gone on. Everyone is dealing with this. I'm not the only person, and I do realize that. But this is just from my perspective. So this video, the point of this video was to kind of let you guys know that everything is fine. I'm okay. My son is healthy and beautiful and a bouncy boy. Mom is good, dad is good, but this pandemic has been a lot. Having a newborn in this pandemic has been a lot. It has tested me in ways that I could never imagine. And so I didn't want to jump back in and just start making videos. I wanted to kind of like chat with you guys, so you guys, when I do come back and talk about postpartum, you guys kind of have a backstory. When I do come back and, you know, talk about what the 8 months of motherhood has been like, well, you guys already know that I've had a C-section and that me and my husband did it by ourselves. No one was at the hospital. And I wanted to check in with you guys so you know that I am okay in the midst of it all. So I will be posting more videos. I'm excited to be back in a place where I can vlog, and so I'm excited. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment. And if you haven't already told me what kind of videos you want to see on my Facebook page, be sure to leave it in the comments. I will talk to you guys soon. I promise it will not be as long as it took me to vlog. It will not be months. It will be a week. Bye, y'all.